What's happening, YouTubeverse? It's your boy Darkularity, and welcome back to another Ark Survival Evolved video. In today's video, I am going to show you guys how to tame yourselves a Rhyniognatha. Because this thing is honestly amazing. I mean, you got to get yourself one. You honestly do. I think it's going to be a beast in PvP. It's going to be awesome in PvE. So in order to tame this thing up, there's a few things you need to prepare. So let's have a look here. Let me open up my inventory. So I've prepared a few things here. I've got some weapons so that we can take down the mother Rhyniognatha, as well as another one. I have the awesome spyglass. I only have this so that I can monitor where the Rhyniognatha's health is at when we're trying to take it down. I'll explain more about that later. For you guys, you might need a magnifying glass, something like that, if you don't have the awesome spyglass. I've got ammunition, and of course I have a tame to which we can sacrifice to the mother Rhyniognatha. So the process for taming a Rhyniognatha is kind of similar to how you tame a Reaper, except instead of sacrificing yourself or one of your buddies, you're going to be sacrificing one of your tames. But the process is kind of similar in terms of you have to damage the female Rhyniognatha below 10% health. And then you have to feed your tame a pheromone, which you gather from a different Rhyniognatha. So you gotta kill one to get the pheromone, and then find another one, and it has to be a female, to then take it below 10% of its health to impregnate your tame. And then I will give a little bit more details then. So let's go find us one of these Rhyniognatha to take out here. Just for easiness sake of this video, I spent quite a bit of time trying to find one, flying around. I flew through the swamp, I flew through the redwoods, and I can't find them anywhere, even multiple dino spawns. So for the sake of this video, I will be spawning them in. But you guys are gonna have to spend the time to look for them. I mean, that's just the way it is. They're pretty rare as far as I know. If you're wondering where they spawn, they can spawn in the swamp and redwoods biomes on the island map, which is this one here, or the Lost Island map. I don't know if they're on other maps. It's unclear at this point. Consensus is kind of leaning towards no, they're only on these two maps. And within these biomes. But drop a comment down below if you found them elsewhere. Let me know. I'd love to know. I honestly would. Like I said in my yesterday's video, when I was covering the abilities of this creature, was that I will probably add them to the Fjordur map, at least on my playthrough, because I would love to tame one of these on there. The Fjordur map's going to be my last playthrough on Ark Survival Evolved until ASA comes out, and I'd love to use one of these in my playthrough. So let me find a place to spawn one of these guys in and we'll take it out. Okay, so we have one in tow here chasing us around. Let us quickly throw these things on our hotbar here. So we are good to go. First, I'm just going to kill this one. It's flying the same speed as me. What's overpowered with these guys is you can use your weapons on them too. On their backs. You can fly around using your sniper rifles, using whatever you want. That's just pretty OP if you ask me. How are we going to get this? How are we going to... Let's see, can we get off of this guy and he'll stay floating here? Oh yes. All right, we need to access the inventory of this guy floating in the air. And this is the item we need here. So this is the Rhyniognatha pheromone. This is what we have to feed to our creature in order to get the female to lay an egg in it. So let's go over here, get set up. We'll get a female in here and start doing some damage to her. I might have to use weapons that aren't so powerful. Let's go up here. Nice wide open area. So I'm going to be using a Giga. You guys use whatever you want to use. I don't know. I mean, obviously, you know, I don't think it's probably going to work for like a Dilo or something small like that. So you're probably going to want to use a big tame. So let's get this guy out here. Throw out the Giga. And let's pick this guy up. Oh, there's a compy here. Hey, little buddy. Oh, I've got something for you. Here you go. Yeah, you want one too? Here you go. Where are you? Oh no, they're all coming. There you go. There you go. There you go. This video's turned into compy killing. Oh my gosh, insects everywhere. These aren't the insects we need. These are not the insects that we need, guys. Okay. Okay, dokie. Look at them all coming here. All right, I am glad that is dealt with. So I'm gonna go ahead here And I'm going to pop the pheromone into our Giga here. Wow, he was eating stuff, eh? And I don't know how long this buff lasts on him. So you can see the glow on the Giga. That means the pheromone is active on him, which is exactly what we're looking for. We want that glow or he's not going to be able to become impregnated. All right, we've got a level 26 female here. So let's bring her health down. I'm gonna use the long neck so I don't kill her. She's only got 1.9k health. Okay, one more shot and she should come in for the impregnation. Okay, there she goes. She's pretty low. She's pretty low now. I'm hoping she impregnates him. I'm not sure why she's not. Maybe she has to fully freeze them. I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. There we go. She's impregnated him. She did a little spinny dance. All right. So he's going to have cravings in 45 seconds. Now, that's another thing that goes on with this, with taming the Rhyniognatha, is the creature that's impregnated is going to get cravings. And the level is going to be dependent on whether or not you feed it its craving food. I don't know exactly if that's the only contributing factor. This is a high level Giga. It's also, you know, it's a Giga. It's a big creature. So hopefully we'll see if we can get a good tame out of this here. I'll bring you guys back once we get, once it's ready for a craving. All right, so it looks like he wants ammonite bile. So let's give him one of these guys here. Let's take out all this stuff, so hopefully he'll just eat that bile. It doesn't look like we can force feed it to him. Actually, you know what? Maybe we put it in our last bar. Oh yeah, okay. Just like imprinting, you put it on the last slot of your toolbar. Hit E to feed him. And there we go. So he's eating that. I don't think I'm going to feed him. You know what? Yeah, we're going to feed him all of the different cravings. So we'll just wait for that. He's going to be popping in like 3 minutes. So this is super exciting. Oh, I'm so excited. I love the taming process for this too. I love the Reapers too, the challenge. And this is a little challenging too. You really need to be prepared. I think it's a little, it sucks a little bit that, you know, it could be any item, like any different item to fulfill the cravings. That might be difficult, especially if you play solo. I mean, ammonite bile, who's going to have that stuff just laying around, right? I mean, obviously my rates are super, you know, sped up on here. So, you know, if you only had 5 minutes, you're not going to be getting any feedings in. Okay, what do we need now? Superior kibble. All right, let's feed him the superior kibble. Here you go. Okay, beautiful. We just got 2 minutes left. This time he's looking for the free curry. So let's give him one of those. Here you go. So that we fed 3 cravings. We might get the 4th one in here. The Giga's health is going down. He's looking like he's in rough shape here. So it looks like his health is being taken down by the baby growing up inside of him. I mean, makes sense when you have a little, you know, maggot crawling around inside of you. It's going to do some damage. Well, the last one it wants is the giant bee honey. Let's get this in here real quick. Now, as you could tell, there was an assortment of items that we had to feed him. Kibble, ammonite bile, curry, some honey. So it really could be anything. Okay, here we go. Where's the baby? Oh my God. Oh, you're beautiful. You cute little bugger. Let's imprint on him. Oh, look at this guy. So he came out at level 119. That's surprising to me. That seems awfully low. For everything that we fed it, we met it. I mean, maybe the more feedings increases the level. I'm going to have to test it out further to see if that's true. But yeah, other than that, from this point on, this guy grows up just like any other tame. He's going to grow up, you're going to imprint him, and that's it. We can't breed these guys, unfortunately, so, you know, it's going to be viable. Obviously, if you have the cloning machine, you'd be able to clone these guys, but, you know, you're not going to get the imprint bonus that comes across. And with how rare they are and how hard they are to tame, these are really going to be one of the apex dinos in the game. So we're going to let this guy grow up and take him on a maiden journey to wrap this video up. One more quick thing to note is that I think that this guy came out at 30% growth when he popped out of the Giga, I think he was already 30% of the way matured. And I think they probably are just going to eat meat or whatever you have in your feeding trough, because they're above that 10% growth, right? So they're going to be able to use the feeding trough right away. All right, here we go. Here he is, all grown up. The big baby has now grown into a giant, menacing, but adorable little Rhyniognatha insect. Now, the saddle, like I said yesterday, so let's have a look at the saddle here. Now, the saddle, you don't unlock till level 90, so you're not going to be taming these guys early game. I guess, I mean, maybe you could tame one up or grow one up, but you're not going to be riding it until you're at least level 90. You know, if you have a tame if you find one you want to sacrifice, have this guy follow you around to protect you, I mean, why not, right? But you're not going to be riding it until level 90 unless you have someone who is going to make a saddle for you. So here's our little dude. Here's our little baby all grown up. And guys, that's how you get him. I mean, it's pretty easy. It's pretty straightforward. The only challenging part and difficult part about this whole process is, you know, honestly, the fact that you need to have everything on hand to be able to feed it. And depending on the feeding interval, the craving interval, you know, maybe you won't have time, you might miss one, and that might suck. So yeah, guys, drop a comment down below. Let me know if you like this video. And if you like it, please smash that like button, and we will see you next time. If you want more content like this, let me know. You know, maybe I'll make more taming guides. And you know, this is the first time I've ever made a taming guide, so I'm sure it's going to be better in the future. At least I hope it's going to be better in the future. All right, everybody. We will see you next time. Peace.